If you're struggling with heart palpitations, insomnia, and uncomfortable feelings in your body that cause anxiety, this video is for you. Today, we're going to dive into my 3 favorite botanicals for postpartum anxiety, which would also help depression and insomnia, and they are safe while breastfeeding. If you're ready to get to the root cause of your symptoms, make sure you download your free roadmap, the Postpartum Recovery Roadmap, so you can start feeling like yourself again. And if you really want to heal anxiety without medications, make sure you schedule a free call with myself so we can talk about your next steps in healing your body naturally. So today we're talking about 3 botanicals that are considered safe while breastfeeding, but of course, check with your healthcare provider and the pediatrician, most likely the pediatrician, to make sure this is safe for your child. Now, on my blog post, I have lots of information for you, especially if you are breastfeeding, because you always want to look for adverse effects. So whenever incorporating botanicals, make sure that you're watching yourself and your child for anything that feels unusual, such as a baby sleeping longer than usual, and then stop the herbal remedy immediately and recheck everything. So the number 1 botanical to incorporate in the postpartum time, maybe for you, would be ashwagandha. And it is a very, very popular topic due to its safety while breastfeeding. Now, not every mom will feel comfortable taking ashwagandha, and I wanted to go over a few specifics when taking the botanical. So known to give you the strength and stamina of stallions, it also helps you sleep better. So this may be why you feel like you have so much energy, is because you're able to sleep better. So keep that in mind. Now there's a few ways you can take ashwagandha. You could take it as a tincture. You would put about 10 drops in a 1/4 cup of water to start and take that 2 to 3 times a day. Now you could increase it, or you could also look for a blended tincture that's safe for your body, and that would help give you that ashwagandha to help calm your nervous system. Now ashwagandha is an adaptogen, so in the Present Mama I teach you how to use adaptogens plus nervines to calm anxiety. So it's never just one botanical that will help you, you want a combination of both. So ashwagandha, you can see, I'll post my video below about ashwagandha. We actually found the powder version or the supplement works better. But if you already have this at home, go ahead and give it a try. If you don't, look for a supplement that says KSMR, registered KSM, and that tends to be a better botanical to take as ashwagandha. Now, taking at night will help you sleep better. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can certainly take it again and see if that helps you go back to sleep. Have you tried ashwagandha? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment area below. I'll also put who should avoid ashwagandha. Watch for that in the info section. Number 2 is milky oat tops, and I'll put an image on the screen, and here are my milky oat tops at home. Known to help cure nervous exhaustion if you feel like you're a mess, if you have chemical sensitivity, or you're just plain exhausted from less caffeine, not sleeping the night before, or you just feel tethered, this is a good botanical for you. Now it is safe while breastfeeding, but may not be if you have celiac disease, so keep that in mind. Now you could take it as a tincture. So as a tincture, you would take 10 drops in a 1/4 cup of water and drink that. Or I would suggest a long tea, a long infusion is what I mean. So you would take about a tablespoon of the milky oat tops, place it in a mason jar, cover it with hot boiling water, and then let it steep for about 4 hours. Now it seems like a long time, but it will withdraw all the medicinal qualities out of the botanical. So a milky oat tea or an infusion would be my second suggestion for moms. Now this may increase your milk supply if you are breastfeeding, so keep that in mind. This would be a benefit of that, but it also will help calm your nervous system. So depending on where you are in your journey, I would suggest exploring milky oat top tea. Now this milky oat top suggestion goes hand in hand with my third botanical, which are stinging nettles. And if you see the depth of these nettles, it's really dark. It's actually more of a brown today, but sometimes they are really dark green. So it depends on when they gather, but the botanical. So the combination of these two is what's on my website known as the One Daily Tea Blend, which is great for moms of all ages. Now getting back to the nettles help lower histamines. Now this is really important because if you're not sleeping, you are struggling with postpartum insomnia, most likely it's due to high histamines. And we're going to talk about this in a video coming up. So the benefit of stinging nettles is it helps lower your blood sugar cravings and lower your high histamines. So then at nighttime, you have a higher chance of sleeping through the night along with some nervine, some other botanicals to help you sleep. So the nettles have many benefits. They're filled with vitamins and minerals. They really help calm your nervous system as well, especially when it's combined with the milky oat tops. But it helps nourish you. So instead of taking a lot of supplements, drinking herbal teas with a long infusion can help fill your body with these vitamins and minerals you may be lacking. Now, one of the reasons for postpartum insomnia, like I said, was the high histamines. So stinging nettles are known as the #1 antihistamine herb available that we have. Ideally, say you're struggling with seasonal allergies, you would want to purchase something called a freeze-dried stinging nettle. So if you've ever touched nettles outside, they sting you a bit, they give you a little kiss on your skin, and it gets red and itchy. A lot of people don't like this, but I don't mind. It shows that spring is here, we're out of the winter, and life has begun again. So if you get that stinging nettle rash, that's what they put in the capsule, the botanical they put in the capsule, and that's what helps lower the histamines in the body. So if you're struggling with allergies, you might look for that freeze-dried stinging nettle capsule. If you're not, taking a long infusion of the nettles and the milky oats, what I call is the One Daily Tea Blend, putting that in a mason jar, steeping for 4 to 8 hours. It's a long time. 4 to 8 hours, and then sipping on that the next day can really help calm your nervous system. Now, you can drink it daily, and I have more details in my blog post on how to store it and things like that, so make sure you check that out. But these are my 3 favorite botanicals. Of course, there are more, but keep in mind the reasons for your anxiety and the uncomfortableness in your body goes deeper than surface area. We really need to work on your sleep first, lowering your histamines as well, and also looking at your hormones. Most likely your progesterone is low. So we'll deep dive into why that is going forward, but know that the herbs can heal your body. And if you're serious about healing naturally without medications, make sure you book your free call with me, Tara, and we can talk about your next steps in healing naturally. See you next week.